Welcome back to Universal Recaps. Today we are looking at psycho-thriller movie Parasite. Ki-taek Kim, his wife Chung-suk, their son Ki-woo, and their daughter Ki-young stays in the poorer neighborhood's semi-basement property. Ki-woo's friend Min comes to see him with a gift. It's a scholar's stone that brings its owner wealth and hope. As Min is leaving Korea to study abroad, he asks Ki-woo to take over him as a tutor for Dae. She is the teenage daughter of wealthy tech entrepreneur Dong-ik Park and his neurotic wife Yeon-kyo. He convinces Ki-woo that she is a good girl and the pay will be good as well. Ki-young helps him forge the documents and credentials for the job. The day arrives and he goes to Park family's house. He's in awe and amazed at all the luxury they have. Dae's mother speaks to him and he manages to get a job as an English tutor. Finding out that the family is looking for an art tutor for Dae's younger brother, he tells Mrs. Park he knows someone. He goes back home and tells the sister about the opportunity for her. Ki-young goes to Park household as well and impresses Mrs. Park, and she also gets hired as arts therapy teacher. The sibling comes up with a plan to remove the driver and housemaid so their parents can take these positions. Kim Taek, the dad, gets a job as a driver after the previous one gets removed by the siblings' plan. Chung-suk, the mom, replaces the household help Moon Gwang, who was working the longest at the Park's house. She was working there even before the Park family moved in there. By exploiting the woman's peach allergy, the Kim family makes it seem to Park family that their household help was hiding her infectious disease. The entire Kim family ends up working for the same house while Park family had no idea about it. Ki-woo and Dae gradually becomes romantically involved with each other. The Park family plans a summer camping for their son's birthday. Leaving the house in charge of the helpers, Kim family starts partying in the house once Park family left for their vacation. Moon Gwang, the previous help of the house, suddenly appears in the house claiming she needs to get something she forgot at the house. Once the Chung-suk lets her in, she finds out that there is a basement in the house. Moon Gwang kept her husband Gun-se, who has a lot of debt, to hide away from the creditors. Chung-suk threatens the couple to call the police when rest of the Kim family shows up in front of the Moon Gwang. Putting together the plan which lead her to losing the job, Moon Gwang realizes it's because of this family she is in this situation. She starts recording the video on her phone so she can show the Park family what Kim family did to her and them. The Kim family tries to grab the phone and ends up being a fight. The phone rings and it's Mrs. Park calling to let Chung-suk know that they are coming back from their trip early due to rain. Ki-taek takes Gun-se to the basement and ties him up. That's where he learns that Gun-se has been obsessed with Dong-ik and the family. He would flicker the light to imitate Morse code message to Dae-song. In the haste of trying to clean up and hide their secret, Chung-suk violently kicks Moon Gwang down the basement steps. That leads to the previous help hitting her head really hard and ultimately dying. With now out of control situation, Ki-woo and Ki-young helps clean up the house with their father. Parks return with no idea of what's been happening in their house. Yeon-kyo talks about the ghost her son became obsessed in the house after their encounter in his childhood, who was actually Gun-se coming upstairs. While trying to hide away, Ki-taek overhears them talking about unpleasant odor in the house. Ki-taek, Ki-woo and Ki-young eventually manages to leave the house. When they finally reach their home, due to heavy rain they find that their entire house is flooded with sewage. With the house in no condition to stay, they take a shelter in gym area with many others in the same areas. Ki-woo brings the scholar's stone with him. Next day, Yeon-kyo decides to throw an impromptu birthday party for Dae-song. In addition to all of her rich friends, Yeon-kyo invites all of the Kim family too. The party continues smoothly when Ki-woo sneaks into the basement with scholar's stone. Gun-se, looking for an opportunity, captures Ki-woo and smashes his head with the stone multiple times. Now with rage and revenge in his head, Gun-se goes to the party area. He brutally stabs Ki-young in front of everyone. Chung-soo manages to kill Gun-se with a meat skewer in the panic. Seeing Dong-ik hold his nose because of his smell causes Ki-taek to lose his control and kill Dong-ik. Ki-taek, realizing the big mistake he made, flees the scene. 1 month passes since the incident. Ki-woo wakes up from his coma after recovering from a brain surgery. He as well as his mother are given probation for their crimes while the dad's whereabouts remains unknown. New German family moves into the Park's home. From far distance, Ki-woo stalks the house. With the flickering lights in the house, he realizes that his father is hiding in the hidden bunker. The movie ends with showing Ki-woo fantasizing to become rich enough to purchase this house so he can free his father. Subscribe for more videos like this, turn on the notification and leave a like to support the channel out. Thank you for watching.